It was a beautiful Sunday afternoon at the WOOL-FM studio with the sounds of community mostly driving by, coming in through the open windows while I had this conversation about community. You're listening to WOOL-FM, and this is Monsters and Hamsters, timely dispatches from the southern Vermont and New Hampshire borderlands for Vermontsters and New Hampsters, by chance or by choice, at home or away. Regular listeners to this program have grown accustomed to me announcing things that are going on from time to time at Common Vision, CSA, and Art, and always following it up by saying, I need to find out more about that place. It sounds so cool. Well, today is the day that dream comes true for all of us. I've got somebody from Common Vision sitting next to me, the seemingly tireless and fearless Billie Lambdin.
Hi there.
First, let's talk about a couple of things that are coming up, because they're timely.
Okay.
And then I want to find out about everything.
Sounds great.
Mother Lover.
Mother Lover. We try to host 2 events a year in the spring and in the fall, and it's a way to kind of do an open house so folks can see what we're doing. Gives a sampling of presenters and workshops, activities for the whole community. This one, Mother Lover, is May 13th. It's going to go from 10 to 6 p.m., and it's an Earth Day, Mother's Day celebration. We're looking to promote sustainability skills with our workshops, and there's a focus on healing arts practitioners. Folks coming out for the day will have a variety of healing arts people they can interact with, have some demonstrations from, and there'll be kids' activities, some local food and art vendors, and 3 bands will be playing throughout the day.
I was looking at the website, Common Vision CSAA, there's an extra A.com. I was looking at the schedule for Mother Lover. It's packed and growing.
It is. Opening ceremony will start at 10 a.m., and then there's going to be some Earth Song singing with Unity longtime resident Jenny Wright. We'll do a drum circle with the village drum. There's also going to be kids' activities happening, and then folks can sample through the practitioners throughout the day, as well as the other sustainability workshops.
And Jonah Rue is going to be with Jenny, right?
She is. She's going to be doing the Earth Songs, and she's also going to have her herbal set up from Unity Mountain Herbs. If any folks got to catch her at the permaculture design course last month in Ulstead, she did a framework for healing with herbs. She's a wonderful presenter.
Oh, she's wicked smart and funny.
She is. She's a longtime supporter, and I'm thrilled to have her. She's actually going to host the opening ceremony as well for us.
And Rhythm Vigil is playing.
Rhythm Vigil, VT Shakedown, and Heirloom Seeds.
I've seen Rhythm Vigil. I like those guys. If you want to dance.
Yes. Yeah, we're hoping for some great spring reggae vibes, some time to join together with community in the sun, hoping to have something for everyone at the event, kids of all ages. Actually, we have a kids program happening currently called Hangin' with My Nomies, and they planned the kids program. They have all kinds of fabulous ideas. They design it, create it, and they will be the ones that will be running it the day of Mother Lover. So as the community comes through, they can make Mother's Day gifts in the Enchanted Forest with some of the kids. They'll be doing permaculture for kids, making seed ball experiments, vermiculture. They can take home a worm box, face painting. There'll be lots of different things for the whole family to do.
And the kids, setting this up for the kids, that's so perfect.
That was a huge success at our last fall event, Funkin' Punkin'. The best feedback I had was that the kids were so busy and creative, and they just had a great time with it.
And some of the other things, we sort of skipped right through a lot of the stuff that's going on. I mean, there's beekeeping presentation, there's healing arts, like you said.
Martin Castriato will be doing a permaculture walk with folks, explaining the principles of permaculture. Moms who want to come out for a little mini retreat can treat themselves to some Reiki. There'll be a massage therapist on hand, attunement sessions, bioresonance sound healing. Also, as far as the sustainability classes, there'll be an intro to bees. The New Hampshire rock guy is going to be there doing a presentation, and he'll also have his Mica PlayStation available for the kids to do some rock art with.
Oh, cool.
And for local vendors, we're going to have Clear Mountain Pottery there with some of her beautiful pottery, and she'll also be doing demos on her potter's wheel. For food, Bellows Falls local Jamaican Jewels is going to do some authentic Jamaican food to go with our reggae for the day. That's going to be delicious. And we're also going to have Revision Solar Energy there, representing how to get solar power onto your house at a really reasonable rate for folks, as well as Monadnock Time Exchange is going to be there explaining their local economy and how to set up bartering and time exchange with your community.
Time exchange is a fascinating thing.
I'm looking forward to hearing more about that. We do a lot of bartering in our own local community, but they have a whole system in place, which I'm fascinated to hear more about myself.
The matching of people's skills.
Exactly. And that's really the reason I came up with the name Common Vision is finding, I think, what we all love to do is so important. Being able to use those skills that you have to work with your community and really get to know your community on a personal level is really a way that I know in our neck of the woods, we're working to make change.
Common Vision CSA, how long has this been going on?
We've been in business about 1.5 years now. It's been in my brain for much longer than that, but it's been about 1.5 years that we've been in Unity, New Hampshire. And we have a really active homeschool group going. We're about 20 kids strong. We have year-round art workshops. And the art workshops is really any sort of art, traditional or progressive workshops, basket weaving, herbal medicine, healing arts, gardening, any skill that a member of the community really wants to share with others in the community is what we're trying to facilitate happening. All sorts of things for lifelong learners of all ages throughout the year.
Yeah. So the homeschooling is an important aspect. That's not the end of it by any means.
No, but that's part of why we're doing this fundraising event. We're trying to raise money to get a yurt because we've outgrown my living room and we've outgrown the art studio, which is wonderful. All ticket sales will go towards raising money to get a yurt, as well as some raffle options that we have, and also looking for just business sponsorships in the local community to try to help increase programming for the community.
There are gift certificates in the raffle. There's a gorgeous djembe.
It's a beautiful djembe drum, yes.
And it's a celebration highlighting and celebrating the healers, activists, farmers, families, and the feminine rising. That's gorgeous.
Thank you. Yes, I'm so excited. The people that are part of the day, I'm just blown away that they're all going to be in the same place at the same time.
Is this the second Mother Lover, right?
This is the second Earth Day event. Yes, last year it was a little bit earlier on Earth Day. Given spring in New England, I thought we'd push it back a little bit this year. But yes, we'll do Mother Lover is going to be an annual spring tradition, and Funkin' Punkin' in the fall.
I think combining Mother's Day and Earth Day is kind of a brilliant stroke.
It seems fitting, especially now. I feel like coming through the winter, it feels like it was a heavy time for a lot of people, and I'm really looking forward to celebrating together.
Yeah, yeah. How is the Nomies group doing? I'm curious what they're up to.
The Hanging with My Nomies, they're great. We have a little bit of a younger crew this year, very enthusiastic. When kids come out, like I said, they'll be able to do the worm boxes and seed balls and things in the morning. Later in the afternoon, they can go through the Enchanted Forest where they can make gifts for their mothers if they want, or for whoever. They can make cardboard flowers, decorate vases. What else did they come up with the other day?
Surprises to be discovered.
Surprises to be discovered, yes.
I said when I introduced you that you seem to be tireless and fearless. And are you kind of the prime mover behind Common Vision CSA? You are.
I am.
Okay.
I have a lot of support, but
Yeah, but you're mom.
I'm mom.
And the growing list of things on the website, you have the community-supported agriculture. The shares are really affordable, I have to say.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I love the saying by Bread and Puppet that you can't eat art, but it feeds you.
Yeah.
And when I was thinking of doing a CSA, I really wanted it to be year-round and really feeding mind, body, and spirit. So if you support us in the agriculture share with your seed money, you'll get fresh, local, organic food from our garden. We also raise turkeys, chickens, and pigs. We have eggs to offer and herbal products throughout the year. And then when it gets dark in the middle of winter and there's not as much fresh food available, you can supplement your packages with art classes to feed your mind and spirit.
Veggies, fruits, eggs, meat, soap.
Well, we're also working a lot. Part of our bartering and collaborating with locals is there's a lot of add-ons that we may not make right on our farm, but we're networking with farmers all around of us to make it a full package and you can customize it how you like.
Bartering CSA skills for shares.
Exactly.
That's gorgeous.
There's also a art CSA share, which is separate. You will still get discounts on the add-on agriculture shares, but the art membership can be a separate portion as well.
This is getting complicated, so I'm going to give that website again, commonvisioncsaa.com. There's the homeschooling activities and gatherings that are going on all the time.
We meet September through June, every Thursday from 10 to 2. We have a theme each month where we get presenters and do different activities around that theme. We have kids from age 3 to 12 years old at this time.
Excellent.
Doing a variety of learning.
And they kind of hang together.
They do.
Good, the older kids helping the younger kids. And that, community, man. Seasonal gatherings, events we covered, workshops and classes, creative spaces. This is something that you're starting to do.
We are. We have a studio on site, and that space could be available if folks need a nook to get away and do some of their creative work. The yurt fundraiser, one of the goals that will come out of also having that yurt is that other folks in the community who may not want to rent an office full time would be able to do their healing work, meetings, learning out of the yurt as well. They could rent that space. And we're really hoping to broaden our homeschooling offerings, offering language, yoga, dance, all sorts of different things if we have this additional space to really customize it to many of the different interests with the homeschool group and the greater community.
We're talking with Billie Lambdin, who is the driving force behind Common Vision, CSA, and art. For people who don't necessarily do internet or are comfortable with it, is there a phone number they can call to reach you?
Sure. You can reach me at 603-558-4142.
And Unity, New Hampshire, first of all.
It's really hard to find us.
Well, it's just up from Ackworth and just down from Claremont.
It is. We are a nook in the woods, though. It is a bit of a challenge. I should give a bit of a heads up of that for the Mother Lover Gathering. It's at 75 North Slack Road in West Unity, New Hampshire. I'm not sure.
There'll probably be signs.
Yes, we will put out good signage.
What else is going on that hasn't hit my radar yet? I mean, there's so much.
I feel like we shift gears as we're coming into summer. A lot of our art classes will wind down. We're going to be full on doing our gardens and raising animals. And a side shoot of Common Vision is we also are coffee vendors at a lot of local festivals. So that's our family time to get out and see other people off the farm. So we slow down a bit on the farm as far as public workshops and all go, but we'll be prepping them and having information come out on the website about our fall calendar for our CS art classes and the homeschool group.
And let's go back to coffee. Fair trade, organic.
Yep.
Where do you commonly set up? Where can people?
You'll find us at Jerry Jam this year. We're doing a bluegrass festival up in Campton, Pemi Valley Bluegrass. There's a few others yet to be determined, but that's definitely a great way. We've met so many folks who live near us, even while we're out doing festivals selling coffee. It's been an interesting connection to find people close to home while we're away.
How do you find the energy? How do you sustain just yourself? I'm guessing that it probably kind of it feeds on itself.
It does. When I became a stay-at-home mom and I wanted to do what I love, and I find myself networking with folks, making art, good food, good art, good people, that's important to me. So that feeds my energy to do more of that in the local community. And I want to have an impact while being at home with the local community and having my kids and my neighbors experience from the benefits of programs. And I feel like this is a way I can offer something for my family and hopefully others in the area. I talk really fast.
Do you?
I feel like I am. I'm sorry this is on. I didn't realize it was.
No, that's okay. It's every time you make an important point, there's a little ding. So you're working locally. Is this a ripple thing? Or, I mean, there's a lot of darkness in the world. There's weird stuff going on in the world. And you're really concentrating your energies on what's local.
I've had a lot of interesting conversations about that. It's very close to our heart and my mind about the state of affairs right now. And I find personally, I get really overwhelmed at the immensity of it all. And I feel like the way that I am best able to stay positive and hopeful in these times is to just to do what I love and feel that that is a ripple effect going out. And the more we can celebrate and create and envision what we want, hopefully that will be the piece that we can find in this time.
I think the living example, sharing a meme on Facebook doesn't do anything, but living the example for the people around you, for the neighbors, for the people who are friends of friends in life seems to be the important thing. All politics are local. All actions are local.
And one of the most rewarding comments that I keep hearing when we're doing our workshops is that taking time to be creative really is invigorating for your spirit. And being creative with others, it's going back to the traditions that we've kind of lost, but doing handcraft with other people and having that personal connection and really being able to sit in a room and create is such a powerful experience. The folks that have come to the workshops leave so inspired and go take that energy with them when they leave. And I think that is hopefully where change can happen, as we all find that passion in ourselves that we can share with others and rise up.
And those are the ripples.
Those are the ripples.
The energy that feeds on itself extends to others. They share that energy. They share those skills that they learned.
And making those connections, I feel like the world has become so entrenched in technology. I was not involved in technology at all until starting this business. I learned how to make a web page, and I check my email, and I do Facebook now. That's all fairly new to me. But I really think that those personal connections are so important to have with your neighbors and to ripple out into the world. And I feel like that is something that I want to make sure for my own family, that we really hold on to those personal connections.
All the evidence is that you're making a difference.
Thank you.
Common Vision CSA in Art, that's online. You can see her newfound talent for web design. Common Vision CSA A.
CommonVisionCSAA.com.
I was close. And the phone number again.
The phone number is 603-558-4142.
The traditional CSA plus the art CSA plus homeschooling stuff plus classes plus so much.
I hope folks can come on out to Mother Lover. It's going to be a lot of fun. May 13th, 10 to 6.
Thank you for the work that you do. Keep doing the work that you do. I think it's important, and I'm grateful that you're doing it.
Thank you for having me. And likewise, thank you for the work you all are doing here at Will. I love your independent radio.
Billie Lambdin from Common Vision CSA in Art. Couple of things to mention. Registration for Mother Lover is mucho appreciated to help out with logistics. You can do it on their website, commonvisioncsaa.com, or by phone at 603-558-4142. And Mother Lover is happening Saturday, May 13th. It's from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and it's happening at Common Vision, which is at 75 North Slack Road in West Unity, New Hampshire. Plus, they're always on the lookout for folks with knowledge or skills who might want to teach a class or offer a program for the CS Art or homeschool programs. And we're going out with Rhythm Vigil. They're going to be playing at Mother Lover. This is Bald Head Brother.
It was a moonlit night, moonlit up in the hills of Jamaica, when the dreadman lion Biggie said, let the rhythm it go to a forehead. He said, boom, boom, bada ba yeah, brother right there on cue, yeah. He said, boom, boom, bada ba yeah, brother heart beating true. He was a bald head. style. Got to stay true to the vibe, and then you know it's not fake. Open the doors to me. It's maneuvering a reggae jingly, 'cause in the dance hall a bald head sings. From the dreaded heart of Jamaica, a bald head shred in the dance hall. In America and European land, a bald head shred in the dance hall. In this reggae music diaspora, a bald head shred in the dance hall. Ooh, ooh, bada ba yeah. Brother, what about you? Ooh, ooh, bada ba yeah. Brother, heart beating true. Bald head, brother, yeah. The dreaded love will see us through. Bald head, brother, yeah. 'Cause bald head loves the reggae tunes, yeah. Bald head brother in a rhythm land, a brother up there for you. A bald head brother in a hiding man, he's blowing out the dance hall groove. Bald head brother, yeah, brother. Bald head brother, yeah. Bald head, yeah, 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 brother, yeah. Bald head brother. I say, bald head such a brother. Bald head brother, citizen of Babylon. Bald head brother, yeah. Reggae, reggae, reggae all over. Bald head brother, at the dance hall grooves, yeah, yeah.
Hi, this is Billie Lambdin from Common Vision CSA, and you're listening to WOOL Black Sheep Radio.